Hello and welcome to Elevated, the elevator speech game show for business owners. We're coming to you live on tape, backed by a small but mighty crowd of supportive techs who are far more talented than this production deserves. I'm John Fullerton with Transworld Business Advisors. In my work with business owners, I see a lot of people with incredible businesses, but when it comes time to explain just what it is they do, the message can get a little wobbly. That is just what this program is about. We are here to help our business owner contestants and you watching at home improve the one thing every business needs, an elevator speech that gets great results. Now it's my pleasure to introduce the host of Elevated, Christopher German.
Hey, thank you, John. My name is Christopher German, the host of Elevated. This show launches local business owners into the spotlight and asks them to do the truly unhinged. Explain what they do clearly, confidently, and without disappearing into buzzwords, rambling, or full-body interpretive sales gestures. In each episode, entrepreneurs take on 4 deceptively simple questions every business owner should be able to answer before their coffee gets cold and before their customer checks out and the moment is gone. You will have no more than 60 seconds to answer each question, which are all worth 10 points each. At 40 seconds, you'll hear the elevator's warm and delightful, but at 60 seconds, the fire alarm will go off and you lose all your points for that question. Those questions are: first, describe what inspired you to start and how you got to the level you are at in your business. Second, what is your mission statement? Third, what is your branding statement? And fourth, in 60 seconds or less, what is your elevator speech? Our judge will evaluate clarity, confidence, and how effectively the business owner communicates their value. Let me introduce our judge for today. Please welcome once again to our program, Samantha Neiman of Hillside Solutions.
Hi, thank you guys so much for having me. I'm Samantha Neiman, as you just said, and I'm a sustainability consultant over at Hillside Solutions. We're an eco-friendly waste management company that helps commercial businesses divert their waste from the landfill through recycling and composting programs.
That's important.
Yeah, super important. Help save the world. It's
Absolutely.
almost, I think by the time this airs, it'll be Earth Month, so good timing.
There we go.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Yay.
Well, appreciate you being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Now, let us meet our contestants. Our first contestant tonight is Will Smith, owner of Drone It. Welcome to Elevated, Will.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Our second contestant tonight is Michael McKee of Empower Breakfast. Welcome, Michael.
Thank you, Christopher. It's a pleasure to be here.
Fantastic. We're so happy to have you here today.
Thank you.
Each contestant will have the opportunity to share their story and present their elevator speech. So let us begin. Contestants, here is our first question. Describe what inspired you to begin your business and tell us a little of your journey. Will, let's start with you.
Well, so flying drones is something that's always been a hobby of mine. It was years ago when I first got involved, probably in 2006. Then about 10 years later, it became something that was being used more professionally. And in the last few years, I've decided that I want to spend some time with my family and bring those skills back here to the Omaha metro area.
That is awesome.
Thank you.
Judges, what did we think of that?
You go first, John.
Will do then. All right. Well, very interesting. So, and you have a dream that I think a lot of entrepreneurs have, which is to be your own boss and to have your own business, and you've achieved that. Congratulations. And but when you're explaining to people who are going to learn about your business, we'd like to know a little bit more about the importance that the important aspects that attribute to the community or to the customers themselves. Are there any things that really inspired you in terms of a market opportunity or something along those lines that maybe that was part of your inspiration for beginning the business?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, from a core reasoning, I like to go from my personal feelings, but absolutely the real estate market and the growth that's going to be going on here in Omaha over the next 5 to 10 years absolutely was another inspiration. Drones have become a pinnacle part of any kind of real estate or construction endeavor, so obviously it makes sense to be able to provide that out here.
Michael, please describe what inspired you to begin your business and tell us a little of your journey.
I was a long-time participant and proponent of the Omaha Empowerment Breakfast. It's been in Omaha for well over 20 years. It was started in 2001. And during the pandemic, it was sundown by the previous group that had it. And so my business partner and I picked it up, and we've rebuilt it and brought it back to the levels in pre-pandemic.
Fantastic. And I've been to an Empower Breakfast. They are really rewarding.
They
I
are.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, bet.
Samantha, what did you think?
Awesome. I love that I love the story of, taking a concept and then turning it into your very own with your business partner. What I would have to say for you is to include your target market on there. I know that you're doing business with business owners, but there's such a wide variety of different types of business owners. So, that would be kind of a little bit more helpful to hear.
Our events are open to the public, and they are community driven. Anybody and everybody can come. And so consequently, we get the bank tellers, but we also get the bank managers and bank owners.
Very cool.
We get every line of business present at the events. It makes for a good mix of people. Because it's a community-driven activity in Omaha, it builds and makes business better for everyone present.
That's amazing. I love how you handled that rebuttal. He got me. That stung a little bit. I was like, dang, okay.
All right.
Light me up. What are you going to say, John?
All right. Well, Michael, yeah. Okay. So I share the concerns that you had. And I think, though, that because you have a very interesting story, my questions were always running around, okay, so because I've been to the few of the empowerment breakfasts and now the Empower breakfast.
Yep.
And, I always thought, well, is this a nonprofit? Is this a religious thing or whatever it is, but then really it wasn't really anything other than people getting together and having some speeches until you turned it into a business.
Yes.
And so this is the unique aspect that I think you should stress is that, you've actually transformed this into a business. And not only that, but almost not exactly a franchise, but maybe a technical licensing agreement type of thing, so that then many different people can have Empower breakfasts in different parts of the country, all over the world, potentially. And I think that that's really remarkable, what you've done. And I think that that's something you should try to cover, just if you're explaining to people, what it is that you did and how you changed it from something that was just a breakfast and some speakers to something that really has a formula and a formula for success that people can replicate in different parts of the country. So that's my comment about it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Perfect. Well, thank you. All right. So, Mike, we'll start with you. What is your mission statement?
My mission statement is on my website, and we create a environment to serve metro business professionals and business owners to meet together and join partnerships and strategic alliances. This is done in a non-membership, non-compete environment. It is a monthly event. It's focused on fun and relationship building. It has an over 20-year tradition. It's a best way for businesses to either expand or new businesses. We get a lot of new businesses and new business owners that come. And they can interact with people that have been in business in Omaha for quite a number of years. It's just a good, solid business environment.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Judges, what did we think of the company's mission statement?
Go for it.
Go for it. I'm on the hot seat. Okay. So what I'd love to learn more about in your mission statement or see more clearly defined is what sets you apart from the other networking groups in Omaha.
Good question.
Good question.
Good question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have to say you really just need to live it to understand. We get a lot of feedback from our attendees and our sponsors that says we are truly different because we make those connections for people.
Yeah.
Very good. I'd like to interject here.
Yeah.
So, I think that you should have, perhaps with your team or other stakeholders, maybe you have perhaps form an advisory council or something like that. You should form a group, and you should really talk about what your mission statement is, and you should more clearly define it so that it's very concise and very precise about how you're different, but also exactly who you're serving and why and what the outcome is expected for them. So that would be my piece of advice for that.
I will take that piece of advice, sir. Thank you.
All right, Will, what is your company's mission statement?
Our mission statement is to provide the highest quality imaging, marketing media, and recon with a commitment to speed and versatility and accuracy in the Omaha metro area.
Awesome.
Very good.
Judges.
All right.
I know what you do. I know how you do it. I have expectations on your deliverables. I would just include a minor tweak on who you're serving. And I think you have a great mission statement, to be honest.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was very concise.
That was very
good.
concise,
So, but yes, the element is for whom, a little bit more, and once again, the outcome that you're going to. How are you going to really reward those who work with you? You know, and something special about it. So, but it was very nice.
I agree. I don't think I mentioned aerial, like aerial imaging and stuff. So thank you. Yeah.
Very good.
All right, Will, we're going to jump back to you.
Okay.
What is your company's branding statement?
Advanced drone solutions for a smarter and more sustainable future.
Judges, branding statement, what did we
You
think?
go first.
Okay. All right. So that's very good, but so for a sustainable future actually is kind of nebulous, and I would like you to focus instead on your customers, for whom it is that you're providing that. But actually, it was very nicely said and pretty concise once again. Thank you.
I also, just coming from I'm a sustainability consultant, and I don't know if you're doing any recycling over there, so maybe touching on that a little bit.
So the sustainability, an aspect of my business, I do utilize thermal drones to do recon for hunters, doing drone deer recovery, and I'd like to get into helping doing imaging on the conservation aspect. Unfortunately, it's not easy to get involved with state stuff, even when you are a certified federal contractor. And I think the sustainability aspect, my thinking is that the cost efficiency, the non-invasiveness of a drone is far superior to the other ground methods and stuff that they're using, but maybe I can find a way to maybe position that better, I guess. I don't know.
Very good.
Very good.
Awesome. Michael, what is your company's branding statement?
Well, the Empower Breakfast, as it was rebranded to, we were the Empowerment Breakfast. Retraining people on that front has been a challenge. Most everybody still calls us empowerment. But it's where our business professionals transform casual conversations into lasting relationships. We've spent 2.5 decades proving that the best business growth happens when talented people gather in a location without limits, without boundaries. And so we just create the environment, as I mentioned in our mission statement, where we bring people together and everything else happens organically, and it just happens.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Judges, what do we think of that?
Well, would you like me to do this?
Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah, sure.
All right. So I think you started out really strong there at the very beginning, and you were very close. All right. So, but it does get, once again, a little bit vague. So when we're talking about the formula of what we call a branding statement, I'm going to try and state this better this time. I help my target audience to achieve whatever it is through whatever that is, unique expertise. So I used up all your time. And but there we go. So it needs to be, because it's something that could appear on the bottom of your emails, and it's got to be very direct and something that everyone can remember, right? Branding statement is really, it's a slogan kind of thing. It's something that, it's almost your tagline, right?
I have a tagline.
Give me your tagline.
Real connections, real growth.
Okay. That's, once again, very vague.
It used to be great speakers, good food, and endless connections. So.
Okay. But what do you actually help people achieve? What do they gain from going to these things?
They meet people that they haven't already met, They learn about organizations that already exist in Omaha that they never knew existed. They learn about nonprofits and what they do, because we have a zillion of them in Omaha, but very few people know about them. We have had organizations come and speak, and people go, I never even knew that existed.
I started a networking group myself because a lot of these networking groups in Omaha didn't really jump out at me, and didn't really have they had vague, you're going to grow your business, you're going to meet people that you don't know, you're going to da-da-da-da-da. And I was looking for more my style of folks, more like spiritual or conscious conversations, deeper conversations, stuff like that. So we created something outside of that, and it's very tailored to, people that are kind of in that curious mindset. But yeah, I would just say, I use the phrase without boundaries or limits, and I don't know what that means.
If you're at an Empower Breakfast, you can talk any old way you want and do anything you want.
Yeah.
We've had people from the Omaha Chamber join up with people in Center Sphere that maybe have similar interests or similar target markets.
Yeah.
And now they're doing business together, whereas before they never would have met.
Right.
Right.
That's
That's
great.
what the boundless and limitless means.
Amazing. Okay.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
That explains it.
All right. Well, before we get to the elevator speeches themselves, let's pause for a short break.
So you might remember last time that I met this guy. His name is Cristobal the Charismatic, and he can magically figure out what is the answer to the question that's entered in this envelope that he told me and where to find him, and so I found some more. Let's go meet him. Come with me backstage.
You, in your divine and mystical way, will ascertain the answers to these questions, having never seen them before. First, Cristobal, you come from the East, right? Like China?
No. Southeast.
Oh, India?
No. Bellevue.
Oh, okay. Well, Cristobal, I got more envelopes, so here is the first envelope.
I must have absolute silence. Sir Paul McCartney, best of Omaha, and Quinn Global?
Okay. Well, I guess those are the answers, so let's find out what the questions were. Okay. Oh. Name a lord, an award, and a fraud.
Sir Paul McCartney, best of Omaha, and Quinn Global.
Oh, okay. All right.
Next envelope, please. An exit strategy.
Exit strategy. Okay. What should entrepreneurs start planning the day after opening the business? Exit strategy. Yes. All right. Great.
Next envelope.
You do know. You know your stuff.
Yes. A market research.
Market research, huh? Okay. What do you call asking your friends on Facebook if they would buy your product?
A market research.
Oh no, oh, we're out of time. I gotta go.
May a feral life coach burst through your sunroof.
Oh, okay. Oh, look at the time. I gotta go. Oh, back to the show.
Thank you to our sponsors, Center Sphere Networking Group, Trans World Business Advisors, Evodia Fragrances. And if you would like to be a sponsor, reach out and let us know. Welcome back to Elevated. Now, Will, in 60 seconds or less, give us your elevator speech.
All right, so Dronit is an aerial imaging and recon firm that would like to bridge the gap between high altitude data collection and real world application. We provide a full suite of services, whether it's from doing real estate with a 24-hour turnaround on imaging to a LiDAR scan or thermal imaging mapping. What sets us apart is our versatility and ability to respond to jobs quickly, being that we are very small currently. I think that's it. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Very good.
Judges?
I think who would be a good referral would be great to ask in there, and then a call to action at the end of your statement would be good.
Okay.
I got a CTA. Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Very good. Yes, I agree. And also, of course, it's an elevator speech, so you're going to start out typically with your name and your name of your company. And then I think it's a good idea to wrap up with, what kind of a person you're looking for. What is your client? So the best referral for me is XYZ. Right, so especially because you'll want to do these at networking groups like Center Sphere or at the Empower Breakfast or at BNI and the chamber events and things like this. So I know I met you over at the Council Bluffs Chamber.
Correct. Yes.
You're a great group there out there at the golf course. They had a great event, and so they had a lot of fun too. So it's something that you'll want to just focus on. Though I think once again, who is the client and what is it that you achieve for them?
Okay. Thank you.
All right, Michael, 60 seconds or less, give us your elevator speech.
Well, let me ask you a question. Are you looking for a new way to market your business? Are you gaining quality leads from your present marketing? I can show you a new way to develop long-term partnerships, strategic alliances, and great friendships along the way, and which will all improve your business. Would you like to have coffee to discuss? I'd love to visit with you. My name is Michael McKee with the Omaha Empower Breakfast.
Fantastic.
Wow, blew us away.
I was ready for that coffee too. I was like,
Yeah,
Let's go. Are you buying?
yeah, I am.
Because I just bought that.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us more.
Yeah. Oh, I think that was really great. I think other than reading it we all know, they notice, we notice. You got it. Just memorize it, and I think you've got a solid elevator pitch. Yeah. I think it's great.
I'm of the opinion that when you start with a question, you're standing in a group, you got 30, 40 people around you, and they're all looking around the room to see who they know.
Yeah.
When you ask them a question, it draws them in.
I normally ask, do you throw anything away ever? And everybody's like, she got me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's your client.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. I like that though. Cool.
Yeah, that was very good. So yeah, it was nice. You had the questions, and that engages people. So it gets them to thinking. Because a lot of times these speeches come across as droning. Oh no!
Yeah.
That was great.
But yeah, of course. Then instead of the technical things, or we do this or whatever, it's like instead I'm thinking about what do you do for me, and what do I need to do? What do I need to do? So I think that was really good. And you might be able to incorporate into that maybe a quick answer to one of those questions. If I think you want to limit it to maybe fewer than 3.
I only had 2 questions, and then it said, I can show you a new way to develop.
Should we meet?
Yeah.
So, but that's okay. So, but maybe you could actually provide some kind of an answer to that it becomes a story. So maybe imagine some things.
I can show you a new way that develops long-term partnerships. I can show you
that's
a
what
way.
you're telling me. But what's a real story of someone? Oh, I knew somebody and they had this outcome.
Oh,
So
come
that's
on, you
just
gave
an
me
idea.
60 seconds.
Expect you to talk like this though. Be fast. Just kidding.
It depends on how much you can fit in, of course. But you still had a few seconds left. You did a really good job. But yeah, I think that if you can get people thinking about how it is that it's going to affect them, how it's going to empower them, how you're going to empower them, how your event is going to empower them,
and what the benefit is for them, because you're right along that way and you're getting there. And so I think that just something really, a quick example could really, just seal the deal.
Just think how many cups of coffee I'm going to have in a day.
And the coffee is awesome.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah,
Thank you so much.
yeah.
All right. All right, thank you. So, as our judges tabulate the scores, let's see what the final results are. Judges, who got second and who got first?
What's our consensus?
Oh, I think this guy won.
Okay, all right, very good.
What do you
Would you like
think?
to make the announcement?
No, I let you do it.
Okay, I'll do it. All right, well,
What are our prizes?
what are our prizes? That's a
What
good
are our
question.
prizes?
We got to have our prizes first.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun,
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 dun.
dun, dun. We have branded swag from Centersphere and Transworld Business Advisors. Who else?
Who wants coffee? Who wants to go for a coffee?
There we go.
You can have coffee and more coffee.
Yeah.
And of course, also, furthermore, well, first of all, for our second prize winner. So,
First and second prize?
that's right, because there are no winners, or there's no winners.
Redo.
That's right, there are no losers on this show. We have only winners.
Yay.
So, congratulations, Will. You are the second prize winner on our
Second place.
Yeah, you should have coffee together and bring a friend.
Yeah.
Great.
Yes, I'll bring my coffee. Yeah.
So you can have it be a two-fisted drinker with plenty of coffee.
Yeah.
And furthermore, now, of course, Michael, congratulations, you're our first prize
Woo,
winner.
Michael.
Thank you.
So Michael, in
coming.
addition to the branded swag, you also will get a custom scent from Evodia Fragrances.
Oh, very good.
You get a custom sensual experience, actually.
Yep.
And furthermore, I forgot to mention that you will also get a air freshener from Evodia.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Second
Oh,
prize.
yeah.
And furthermore, Michael, you may have a free broker opinion of value, a $2,500 value from
Wow.
Transworld Business Advisors if you'd like to find out exactly what your business is worth today.
Excellent. Thank you.
That brings us to the end of another episode of Elevated. Samantha, thank you so much for your insights. We truly appreciate it.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for having me. Happy Earth Month, everyone.
Yeah. And thank you to our contestants for sharing your stories and stepping into this challenge. Again, we really appreciate that today.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. It's been fun.
Awesome, good. For those of you watching at home, it is now your turn to step into the metaphorical spotlight and take the same 4 questions from tonight and ask yourself, can I answer these clearly, confidently, and in 60 seconds without wandering into a strange side story? If the answer is yes, excellent. Your message is doing its job. If the answer is no, do not panic. That just means your story needs a little tuning, a little trimming, and maybe a controlled demolition. On behalf of John Fullerton with Transworld Business Advisors, our judge, Samantha Neiman of Hillside Solutions, and our contestants, Will Smith of Drone It and Michael McKee of Empower Breakfast, thank you for joining us. Until next time, keep polishing your pitch, keep telling your story, and keep watching Elevated.